You have lived in your home for 15, 20, or maybe 30 years. Kids are gone. Rooms feel bigger than they used to. And somewhere in the back of your mind, you've been thinking, is it time to make a move? Well, if that sounds like you, stick around. Because today I'm going to break down exactly how to figure out if staying put still makes sense, or maybe it's time to tap into that equity that you have built and start a new chapter. I'm Ruchika, your favorite realtor right here in Orange County, and I have this conversation with my clients all the time. So let's get into it. First, let's talk about where we are in Orange County as far as the market goes. As of early 2026, the median price is sitting around $1.3 million, which is 5% up from last year. Now, if you bought your house maybe 15, 20 years ago, you are sitting on some serious equity. We are talking about maybe $500, $600, or even $700,000 in some neighborhoods. So the decision isn't just emotional, it's financial. And for so many homeowners here in OC, there hasn't been a better time to have this conversation. Sign number one, if your space doesn't fit your lifestyle. Now by that, I do not mean extra bedrooms. What I mean is, are you maintaining rooms that you barely walk into anymore? Are you paying for heat and cool, the square footage that nobody uses anymore? Are you maintaining yards on the weekend for a property that felt perfect at the time, but now it feels too much? Well, listen, a smaller home isn't necessarily a downgrade. For so many people, it's actually an upgrade in the quality of life. Why? Because it means lower utility bills, less maintenance, and more time for things you actually want to do. If the financial math starts working in your favor. Now, here is something I sit down with my clients all the time. If you can sell your house here in OC, pay off your mortgage, and buy a condo in 55 plus community, or maybe a single family home in a lower cost area, well, if you can do that debt free, it's a victory already. And so many times people walk away with hundreds of thousands of cash or investments. Well, that's money working for you rather than sitting in the walls of your house. Let's not forget Prop 19 here in California. If you're 55 or older, you might be able to transfer your old property tax base to your newer purchase home, which is a massive deal here in OC, where property taxes for a new purchase property can be around maybe $10,000, $15,000 higher per year without the prop. Maybe you're retiring soon, or you already have. Maybe you want to travel more. You want to use that camper that's been parked in the driveway for so many years. Or maybe you want to settle down close to your kids and grandkids who live out of state. Well, this is where most of my clients land. They are not running away from home or Orange County. They are actually running towards a better version of their life. There is something very exciting about it. That's actually a dream for a lot of people. Now let's talk about when staying put actually makes sense. No, I'm not gonna sit here and tell everyone to sell. That's just not real. Okay, so if you have the rock bottom mortgage rate from 2020 or 2021, like 2.5% or 3%, now that's really hard to give up. Today rates hover around 6.3 to 6.6%, and that monthly payment difference, that's real. Second, if you're emotionally attached to your house, like for real, grandkids visiting, holidays, decades of memories in the house, then I'm not gonna minimize it. Sometimes the real answer is to stay and invest in upgrades to make the house work better for wherever you are in your life. And third, if your neighborhood is still appreciating and you don't have a clear destination in your mind, well, there is no rush. You don't have to make a move just because everybody else is. So how do you actually know? Honestly, the best thing you can do is sit down and run the numbers for your specific situation, your house, your goals, your mortgage. Because the answer is different for everyone. If you're in Orange County and would like to have that conversation, I'm happy to sit down with you and run the numbers for you. We'll look at what your house is worth, what your options look like, and whether it makes sense for you financially and personally. No obligation, just clarity. And if this video was helpful to you, please don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It really does help other homeowners to find the content. See you next time.